Welcome to the Great Tech Debate, episode number 8. Today we have three guests, I'm sorry. Today we have 3 guests that are joining us, as usual. The Great Tech Debate works like this. 4 people talking to each other, debating about different tech topics. Each person has to bring their own debate topic to the table, and we kind of go around and we just talk tech and debate tech. And usually there hasn't been a real heated debate yet on the Great Tech Debate, like a real argument where we're like throwing things at each other virtually. But let's see if we could get some good debate topics going on today. Okay, joining us today is Winston Wolf. Winston, just give a couple details about yourself and if you have a website or any place you would like to people to find out more about you.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. Kind of a late comer to the show, and I appreciate the invite. I'm a computer technology consultant, specializing in small businesses, SBS, security. My wife and I host our own podcast at inlovewithtech.com, and in general, an absolute lover of technology. Awesome.
Well, thank you for joining us. Yes, we called on you in very short notice, so I really appreciate you being on the show. And our next guest is Mike Smith, as all of you may know from the Mike Tech Show. Hey, Mike.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
How you doing, everybody?
And Mike, give us a little info about, if you want people who maybe have not heard of you or know about you, like what you do, how could they find out more about you if you want them to?
Okay. Well, I've been doing a technology podcast, tips and tricks that will make you more productive at home and at work. And the main website is miketechshow.com. And I've been doing the podcast for 4 years. I also have another show that I co-host with Carrie Holzman, and that's called Tech Vets, and that's at tech-vets.com. And we're on show, I think, 22 coming up. So young show, but we're having lots of fun. So there's lots of ways to follow me and find me.
Yes. Man, you're really cranking out those Tech Vets. Good job.
Oh, thank you. No, it's we're having fun. That's good. The thing is getting them out there every week. Got to be consistent.
Got to be consistent.
And it's hard because he's in Arizona, Carrie, so it gets difficult to line up times.
Yes. Well, you guys are doing a good job because, I have trouble staying consistent, as many of my listeners know, but we won't get into that right now. And finally joining us is Mike Moto. Mike, where are you calling us from?
Actually, a little place called Catawissa, Pennsylvania.
You're in Pennsylvania?
Yes, I am.
Where? And you're closer to Pittsburgh, right?
No, actually, I'm probably roughly 60 miles north of Philly.
Oh, man. I didn't know he was that close.
Yep. Yeah, we're pretty close by.
Sweet. All right. Well, Mike, tell us a little about yourself, and if you have a website or something you want to plug, go for it.
Yes, I do have a website. It's www.mflstccomputer.com. Basically, I do all types of computer work, have my own computer shop, Windows, Mac, whatever anyone needs, I'll do it.
Good. Yeah, a lot of computer techs, they won't work on Macs, or they don't have a lot of experience with Macs. So, and when people do come into your shop, they're probably relieved to find somebody that does do that, huh?
Yes, and I don't need it to be a tech debate subject because I think you did that. But as far as Macs, I set one up the other day, and I commented to the lady. I said, boy, it was really a nice change to set up a Mac rather than a Windows machine one for once.
I'll tell you something. I could debate Mac versus PC every episode of the Great Tech Debate, but I just think people would get mad if I did that. So, okay, well, like I said, each person brings a debate topic to the table, and we each bring it to the table, we talk about it, and then we go to the next one. We're going to start with Mike Smith. Mike, what is your debate topic for today?
Well, I don't know if it's a great debate topic, but what version should we be using, or what is the best Windows 7 version coming out? I wanted to debate the merits, the pros and cons of Windows 7 Premium versus Professional versus Ultimate, and maybe assist everybody as to which version that they should be upgrading to. So to kick it off, I have Vista Premium. I'm running 64-bit. Now, we all know that every upgrade that you'd be getting for Windows 7 is going to come with 32 or 64. So that takes that debate out of the topic, because now, depending on what system you have, you're going to have the media for both, even though you only have one license. So the next thing is, if everybody has Home Premium right now, or even if you're running Windows XP Pro, do you need to upgrade to Windows 7 Professional, and what are the benefits? And to help some of the things that I know are available, some of the features in Windows 7 Professional are to join a domain, if you want to back up to a network drive, if you want to act as a remote desktop. So if you want people to come in and remote into your machine, you can sync files offline. You can run in that Windows XP mode that people that they've been discussing, that if you have programs that are not compatible with 7 that require XP, then you can run in this virtual session for XP mode. I am leaning towards the professional version if you're a tech, or really, I guess, someone like myself, who's into the technology, a little more advanced features. I don't see anything as to why you would want to go ultimate. And I think the premium is going to be just the rest for the masses. And I'm going to forget about the starter version, because I don't even look at that as a real version. That's going to be for like netbooks and lower end machines. What's everybody's take on this?
I'll go. I think that it's definitely for business. It sounds, because I didn't actually know everything that came with professional until you just told me. It sounds like it's definitely geared towards businesses. I mean, most home users, I mean, they may have programs that only run on XP, but businesses are the groups that are mainly going to have dated software that has to run on earlier versions of Windows, and you have that need for that virtual XP environment you're talking about. And businesses usually have networks where they have to set them up with domains, and businesses have I forget what the other thing that was that you said, but it sounds like, for most residential users, premium would be fine. Or what is it? Is it premium and professional? Is that what it is? Just like in Vista?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It sounds like residential, man. Home premium would be just perfectly fine. I mean, unless you really need a virtual XP, I wouldn't get professional, and I don't even know it's an ultimate actually. But anyone else?
No, I think you're right. I think the home premium is probably going to be the standard out there for everybody.
Yeah.
That they're going to definitely migrate to. And then the professional, really, they replaced the term business.
Right.
So if anybody has Vista Business they're running,